One of the most common questions that I get is how do I blend my own hair in the front with my full wig? Now I've already done a video showing you how I blend my own hair with my fall, which is not a full wig, it starts a little bit further back. So what about when you're wearing a full wig? I'm going to show you how. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my wig and I'm going to put on a wig cap so that I can show you exactly how it looks starting out and take you step by step. Be right back. In this video, I'm going to be using my teasing pin comb to help me take out the hair once I put the wig on, but really you can use any comb that has a pointed edge at the end. I just happen to like this because I can use it for pulling out some of my hair as well as for teasing, which I have another video on how to tease the front of your wig. Go ahead, check it out. It's linked in the top of this video right here. So the first thing is I put on my wig cap, which you see is actually a band attached to a cap. I've reviewed this in a previous video as well and just love it because it's an all-in-one type of situation. I keep my hair covered underneath for religious reasons, so that's exactly why I'm having the cap and the band in this video, but it actually is so helpful in so many other ways. Go check out that video as well. So as you could see here, I have my wig I'm holding in my hand, but look how little hair I'm actually taking out. It's about 1/8 of an inch, just what's on the edge of the hairline. And once I put my wig on, I'll actually dig out and take out some of these baby hairs from the sides also, just to help it blend. But my motto is less is more. This is something that is always good to keep in mind whenever you're trying to blend with your wig. The more hair you take out, the more you have to work on blending. It's much more difficult, whereas you're using the wig to be the most of the piece and just a little bit of your hair to enhance it. That is really the way to go. So I have my wig here, and I put it on from the front. I flip it over and get it up there. Now, let's get it straight here. You could tell if a wig is straight from the sides of the earpieces. You want the ear tabs to be even on your head. If you don't have ear tabs, you just pick 2 spots that are on your head evenly, and that's how you're going to gauge if your wig is on straight. Now, let's get some of this hair off my face and go to the comb. Now, what I do is, you see, I'm going to come a little closer to the camera here. I am just digging out from the edge of the hairline any hairs that I've already kept out. And then from the sides, as I've said before, I'm actually going to pull out a little bit around the perimeter just to help it look a little more natural. Now I have a mirror behind me, that's why I'm not looking directly at the camera for this. I have found that it's more helpful not to be doing this blind. So I am looking into the mirror. As you see, I'm taking out hair from all around the perimeter. Now that's the way to do it. You'll see it's such little hair that's being blended together with the wig, but it makes all the difference in helping it just look the most natural if you have hair to blend with it and if you're comfortable doing that based on the way that you choose to cover your hair. Now, I will tell you that there are products that you can get that will help because some people have such thin hair in the front, which is why having less hair out is better, because the thinner your hair, when you're blending thin hair with a thicker type of top of wig, it gets more complicated. But there are products on the market, Topic for example is the first thing that comes to my mind, which actually gives you the look of hair fibers in places of your scalp, colors it in a little bit so that way it shouldn't look like such a drastic difference of such thinness of your hair contrasting with the thickness of the wig. Now, another thing to keep in mind, this method can be used for lace fronts and for lace top wigs as well. The only thing is, sometimes people choose to leave a little bit of extra lace at the edge of the hairline, which would make it impossible to blend with your own hair because your hair is going to be flattened first before it starts actually coming out from the wig, and it's not going to work. But if your lace is trimmed all the way to the edge and finished with hair, then you can also utilize this method of blending your hair with your wig. And that is the trick. You see how it's done. Follow me for more great tips. All wig everything with Chaya G. I'm here to help. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for many more videos, and hit the like button if you learned something new here. I appreciate it. It helps me to get my video out there to more people, and I appreciate you. Also, what's the word? In this video, I'm going to be using my pin comb. I can never get this right.